So today we're going to show you how to grind unlimited amount of 92 plus player picks plus every other SBC that's in FC24 right now. So we open up our first one here and we get ourselves an Ugarte. Now to grind these is very simple. Let's head back over to the SBC tab. So to start we're going to need the daily bronze, daily silver into the daily gold. That's then going to give us 10 rares back. Those 10 rares you're going to use and pop in to the 81 plus player picks. So we get 3 each time. So it's going to be 3 player picks every single day. So let me go ahead and make 3 player picks and then we'll move on to the next step. So we have completed the 3 player picks. They can do this every single day. You get 3 every single day for free by just doing the daily bronze and silver to gold upgrades. Now, if you got more, go ahead and make more. But what we're looking to get is not a pick like that. We are looking to try and hit anything that's 85 rated or higher. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. We can still use these 83s and 84s into other things. But that's what we're essentially trying to do. So we do get ourselves an 86. FC24 footies is finally here. But have you encountered this problem when buying coins from other websites? But I got the best service at LootBar. LootBar provides you with the cheapest and most reliable coins with an 8% discount for new users. I only spent €35 and I got 1 million coins, and now there is also a 5% bonus coins for all orders. Don't forget to use code NANNY to use 8% off. The coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours. That's awesome. Now I have the best team like this, and you will be ready to improve your team like I said. And don't forget, FC25 is around the corner, so LootBar will be the best place to get coins. Link will be down in the description and comment section. Use the code NANNY to get 8% off and 5% bonus and improve your team today. So, for example, the 83s and 84s will go into one SBC and the 86 will go into the other. The next thing to do is your daily login upgrade. Not only does that give you an icon at the end of it, it's going to give you a few packs here and there as well. Just needs 1 bronze. We're going to pop that in. It's going to give us an 83 double back. Plus, if you head over to the objectives tab, it's going to give you an extra pack as well. Now that we cleared out the basic things to start off, let's get into the real chunk of the actual grind where we go ahead and redeem our objective here. Gives an 82 plus 2. Let's go ahead and open up these packs and see what we get. So here's our 83 plus times 2. We get a special card out of it. This is the reason why you want to be doing that. Now, it doesn't look like a crazy one, so let's go ahead and skip. I think it's like an 85 or an 86. An 86 and an 85 together. So that's quite nice to get back. That's going to help us with future SBCs, which we'll get into in a second. But let's go ahead and open up our last one here, which is an 82 plus times 2. We don't get anything crazy there, just a Brazilian. It's probably going to be like Fabinho or something. The Rafinha, and then an 82. Now, with these lower rated cards, I'll show you where they go. And with the higher ones, I'll show you where they go. So, depending on what your club is like, let's just say you have no golds in your club and you're looking to get them. You're going to head over to the exchanges and you're going to go pop in all of your 85 rated or highs that you just got from those packs that I've mentioned into this, because that's going to give you more golds back, also a chance of getting special cards and much more. So if I go to newest, we can see here our 86, our 85, and our 86. Those can go into this. So I'm going to go ahead and pop all 3 of those cards into that SBC, and I'll be back once that is completed. So that has been done. The 286s and our 85 Rashford have now gone into those exchanges. Now, with the 82, 83s, and 84s, there are a couple things you can do. You can do the 85 times 10 or the 84 times 10 or a team of the week player pick depending on what you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the 85 times 10 because it's only just come out today and you want to grind this one first. I mean, the team of the week or team of the season and an 86 rated team. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, you could argue these are low rated cards, but because of how high rated team of the seasons are and etc., you can actually probably get away with popping in a lot of these golds anyway, and you should have a lot of golds back by doing the daily gold. I haven't actually done that for the sake of the video being a little bit shorter, but you should have a lot of golds back from now, like 110 gold. So you can see here, we've gone ahead and put in this team. Now, we're a little bit behind rating, but if you don't have any team of the seasons or team of the week, what you can do is go ahead and grind a team of the week player pick, or head over to your red picks if you played champs a little while ago, and you can go ahead and pop in some of these reds. Now, I don't use Golovin, for example, so that should take us up to the rating nearly. So we're a little bit short, but you can see that counts as a team of the season or a team of the week. So depending on which cards you want to use or what you don't have, for example, I've got the footies Bonmati, so I don't need that one. I can pop pair in, and I'm still a little bit short there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just head back over to gold and get the rating a little bit higher with some of the low rated cards I have in. There's just a little bit of information there in case you didn't know that red picks do actually count as team of the seasons or team of the weeks if you need them as a requirement, just to help you get that out of the way. So we are a little bit short, so we swap this one over here. That should take us in a second. So it has been complete. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open this up first to see what we get, to see if you know if they're worth it or not. But the beautiful thing is, worst case scenarios, we get 10 players that can go into exchange. Best case scenario, we get somebody that can go into our team or help us start doing those picks that we want to do at the start. So let's go ahead and stick our duplicates back into our club. All our low-rated cards have gone into that. All our high-rated cards went into the exchanges. And now we have a lot of packs to open from that. So we'll open up our exchange packs in a second. Let's open up this 85 times 10 and see what we get. So it's going to be a footies, I think that is. I'm not sure what the... It looks like it is a footies. It's going to be a Hitero Brazilian defender. So Lucio and a UCL. So it doesn't know we have got a footies. They're Ushiman. So not the best one, I will be honest. A couple of 92s. Anything else in this pack? I mean, quite a lot of specials there, as you can see. So again... Exchange, 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 exchange. And we can also put that one in the exchange as well. And then these 5 cards and Lucio duplicate can go into that player pick that we want to do. Or any other SBC that's out that you want to do as well. So, for example, something like this. All of the special cards that we just packed went into the 88 rated and we can use 83s. Now, I know you're thinking, so many high rated cards. Don't worry about that. We're not looking to save them. We're looking to grind as many of these picks as we possibly can. Now, we haven't put any of the 85s or 86s into exchanges yet, but we have got some tradable packs to open. So we are going to go ahead and open up those tradable packs. Every time you complete one of these segments from this SBC, you get a tradable pack back. So it makes sense to open them up because if you get anything that is remotely tradable and worth some coins, is an added bonus. If not, as we do get a special card here, by the looks of it, was that Libertadores. It's probably a Libertadores. But if not, we get some cards that can help us do more upgrades. So, for example, these can go into picks, or we can sell them if you need the coins. And the same for the next pack as well. Next pack being the mixed players pack. What we get out of this? No special card out of that either, so no problem. But it's just a nice little bonus on top to help you keep going around. All the bronze and silvers, etc. can go into the daily bronze and daily silver upgrades when we're doing them. But as you can see, we are just building up our club nice and slowly. Now, we've got 3 exchanges from the beginning of the video, which is the 85 and 2 86s. So let's go ahead and open up all these and explain what you should be doing with them. So you can see here, you won't get any duplicates, but I have. Because obviously I've got those things in my club. But with these alone, we can go ahead and do another 82 plus player picks. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. Switching them over one by one. Because if I go back to the SBC tab, what that means is it's going to be under most recent. And then we can just basically not have to remember what goes where. So what we're looking to grind now is either the next step of the player pick that we want to do at the start. Or we are going to go ahead and basically complete one of the 84 times 10. Just to get more special cards back into the club and etc, etc. Now, the beautiful thing about the picks are, especially if you've got some extra golds in your club, is if you are unassigned, you can just go ahead and put them back in. But you can see there we've got our duplicates back into our club by doing that swap method. Open up the pick. What do we get out of this? No special card, but an 84 that can go into the 84 times 10. So we're starting to grind it that way. Now we're going to go back to the store again and open up our next exchange pack. And you just want to rinse and repeat that system over and over again. Decide which goes where and what you need to basically prioritize. As we do get an icon out of this. So this is my point with these Aloran exchanges I love, because you can get an 85 rated or higher, a special card, or player picks at the minimum. So as you can see here, we get 191 rated card. And again, we can then decide, well, this card can go into an exchange, or it can go into that player pick that we need. But I want to grind more picks, so I'm going to put this card into the exchange. And then all of these golds that we have here are also going to go into the 81 plus player pick. So I'm going to switch them over again one by one, and I'm going to head over to the 81 plus player pick. And I'm going to put Blanc into the 89 plus exchange. Now, I wish we had exchanges that were a little bit higher rated now, but it is what it is. It's going to give us 51 cards back, which I think is like 4 to 5 81 player picks back at a minimum. So Blanc's going to go straight into that. That one's done. That's going to give us 4 or 5 player picks back. Those 4 or 5 player picks at a minimum hopefully can get us another player pick done in terms of this one here. Or at least a load of these 81 plus player picks to go into the 84 times 10. So let's go ahead and complete this next 81 plus player pick. Put in all our dupes in if I remember who they were. Off the top of my head, this one, this one, this one. And if I do forget, like I said, it doesn't matter too much because I can have gold spare that can go into this anyway. The same for you guys. Let's take a gamble here. I think it might have been Matic. Could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. So we get an 81 player pick back again. And this is all from the exchanges, don't forget. As we got that right, that's perfect. So open up our next 81 plus player pick. What do we get out of this? Another really bad one, but an 83 still helps us to go into the 84 times 10 or a team of the week player pick. Then we are going to go back to the store and we're going to open up our last exchange that we did from the start, which is the 85 Rashford that we put in. Gives us 7 players. It doesn't help you with a pick, but it does help you build up goals in your club to continue on doing other picks. So we do get ourselves 3 duplicates here. Now, luckily for me, in the other exchange packs, we actually get 4 rares and we've only been using 3. So we do actually have enough for another player pick thanks to that. Then we can go ahead and pop in the other high-rated cards that we haven't put into exchanges yet. And also open up our exchange pack that we got from Blanc. So if you don't know what I mean by that, let me explain. So we've got, for example, on the next page here, And the one after that, we have got ourselves this card, the Bala, Parejo, Chesney, and Bright. All 5 of those cards are going to go into an exchange. And then the rest of these are going to go into player picks, as mentioned. So let's go ahead and pop them in. So Watkins, Stat Guy, was it Auburn as well, I'm guessing? I can't remember who the other rare was, but it doesn't matter if it's... Well, I don't actually want to put an 83 in. Let's make sure we're doing this right. Put low rateds in, and the rest of the commons can go in, no problem. And then we have ourselves another pick ready to go. And then we can go ahead and do the rest of those exchanges that I've mentioned, but also opening up our 51 players pack we've got back. And then we should be really on our way to be able to get the first pick of the video. So we get ourselves here, an 84 again into another 84 times 10. Let's open up our last exchange pack for now before we put all those other SBC or other cards into SBCs to get more exchange packs back. Let's see what we get out of our 51 times pack here. Hopefully we get something good. So we get no special card this time, no worries. So it's going to be a lot of picks as it is as a minimum then. And let's see what we get out of this. So an 84 and another 84. Fantastic for the 84 times 10. All these golds are going to go back into player picks. And then we've got all of these duplicates to deal with. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is build 184 times 10 with all the 84s, 83s, etc. that we've been using. And then I'm going to go ahead and build 5 of the 81 plus player picks with all these golds that you see on the screen now. And I'll be back once that is done. So all the player picks have been done and the 84 times 10 has also been done. Now we can show you the next step. Now, with the player picks, you're going to rinse and repeat that system. So any 86, 87s, 85s or 88s, etc. will either go into the player pick that you want to do in terms of the 92 plus or another SBC, or they're going to go into exchanges to give you more picks. So essentially what you're trying to do is hit the jackpot, just like we did, as I said it there, a 92 rated. That's going to go into that 80, 92 plus player pick that we want to do. And then the rest of these are going to go into anything else. So another one that goes into the 84 times 10. And then we're just going to keep going round and round and round doing that. And that's essentially how you're going to do it. An 88 is going to go into exchange to give us more player picks. And we're just going to keep going until we can basically not complete the game anymore. But then we have objectives from that gives us packs on top of that as well, and much more as we get ourselves an 86. So from this here, the 86 and the 88 are going to go into exchanges. The 84, 82 into the 84 times 10. And then this 92 can go into any SBC you want. Now, obviously, I've already gone ahead and completed one of the 84 times 10 because of all the exchange packs we've opened, all the player picks we've opened, and much more. So let's see what we get out of this. And again, the most beautiful thing about this, the worst case scenario is you get a load of exchanges, which give you player picks. Best case scenario is you get a special card that's going to help you improve your team, or can go into an SBC at once. So we've got a team of the year nomination, I think that is, as it was. So it was Kimona. So again, 3 84s, they're all going to go into the 84 times 10. The 2 85s, the 87 and the 88 are going to go into the exchanges. And then all of these special cards that you see are going to go into that 92 plus player pick. So essentially your special cards are going to go into the 92 plus player pick. And then your golds are going to be used exchanges and into higher rated fodder. So let's go ahead back over to this 92 plus. We need to get an 87 rated team. So all I'm going to do here is just switch this to the newest and then select all of the special cards that we've packed so far that we haven't put into exchanges. We did put Kiwi Ore into one earlier on, but as you can see here, we've got a lot of high-rated golds to go into any other SBCs. And if you wanted to, you could put 83s and 84s into this as well, just to help get the objective done or the SBC done. So, for example, let's head back over to our newest. I just want to use everything that we've packed in this video to sort of get this done. So we go back up to the top here, an 84 goalkeeper. We've also got an 82, another 84. Now, these could be used to go into the 84 times 10, as you already know. But let's just use this argument that they're not there anymore. And we are a little bit short here. We've got another high-rated gold card that can help us here. It's not, maybe this 85. No, an 86. So an 86. So there we go. So instead of using that for the exchange, we get ourselves a pick done. So there is another pick. We get a pack back. And then after that, I'm going to go put in all of those golds that I just showed you then into the exchange to then repeat the same system again. But let's open up our first pick of the video. And we get ourselves a pretty bad one, to be honest. So these can be used to go back round into more picks if you want them to. Or you can keep them for your team. Now, sometimes they're going to be amazing. Sometimes they're going to be really bad like that. But let's head over to our exchanges now. And the first place we're going to start is the 88 to put that retin in. And then again, just to show you one more time, the only cards that we're putting into this are the high-rated gold cards. So, for example, anything that's 85 rated or higher, that's a gold. It's going to go straight into this exchange. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that and be back once that's done and show you how many packs we've got back. So we got ourselves 9 packs back, and there's 127 players that we're going to get back. So again, using the same process that we showed you in this video, anything that we get is a special card, just like we do right here. I don't know how I keep doing that by accident. This can then go into an exchange or into the player pick again to rinse and repeat that system. So you can see here, the 92 back. The 88 is going to go into exchange. 84, 83, 82s are going to go into the 84 times 10. We're going to save that for the pick, the 92 plus, or any other SBC you want. All of these golds are then going to be player picks. And you just want to rinse and repeat that. So let me go ahead and build a few more player picks that we've got. I think it's like 2 we can get from these right now. And just to speed the video up a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and do that as well. So I made 2 player picks. We've got an 88 Endler as well to put into an exchange. Let's see what we get out of this. Another 88 to go into a pick that we want, a 92 plus. And then what we got out of this, a 92 to go into the 92 plus pick. So this is why you want to rinse and repeat that system as I mentioned. Now, just to show you again, when we go back to the SBCs. So, for example, with our exchange here, we're going to head over to 88. It's going to be 27 players back on top of what we just opened. Bear in mind, we've only opened one of the exchange packs that we've just done again. Go to our newest, and then we're going to pop that ender that we got into this here. We are then going to go ahead and do this. Now, let's just say, for argument's sake, you don't have enough now to do the next one round. You are a little bit short to get this 88 raid. So let's go ahead and pop in our most recent cards into this. So if we were to just use special cards only, if we went to special, you can see these 3 cards are going to go in. Now, we don't have any others because we've just used them all. So we are a little bit short. And we've got ourselves an 88 duplicate Xerxes here. Don't know what to do with it. If you haven't got enough 83s, 84s, and 82s for the 84 times 10, then go ahead and stick that high-rated duplicate into this. Or you can go ahead and put it into the exchange, depending on what your club situation is like. It's a little bit harder to decide for you guys because it needs to depend on what you have. But you can see here we can go ahead and get rid of a lot of these low-rated golds because we can use our high-rated team of the season, red pick, blue card, moments, etc. into this, or a team of the week. So this is why I use a lot of the low-rated cards to put this in. So, for example, at this minute in time, we're on 79 rated. So let's have a look what we can put in this in terms of a team of the season moments or whatever we have. Now, there are quite a lot of team of the seasons in packs at the moment. I don't really want to put Kerr in, let's be honest. Let's go to team of the season, what we got here. Anybody here useful? I mean, I don't really use Vitinha, so he can probably go in. And we are 83, so we're very, very close, but doesn't mean it's not impossible. We can just switch to gold, high to low, and we can pop in one of these 83s instead of a 77. And there we go. So we could use that 88 and do it that way. Just to show you there's multiple ways to do this. You don't have to do it that way every single time. Now, we are going to go ahead and open up our last 84 times 10. And then I'm going to go ahead and grind the 2 icon picks that have just come out to get them done, just to show you if they're worth it or not. Using the method I've just showed you on camera now, but I'm not going to show you the next steps. We're just going to skip to when I get the icon picks. But let's open up this last 84 times 10, and let's just see what we get out of this. And hopefully it's something crazy. Is it like a team of the season or a team of the year moments? It's going to be CDM. I think that is. So it's Kante team of the season moments. I'll take that. And else is in the back. It's going to be a team of the tournament, I think it is. Let's go ahead and skip. Quite high-rated cards, though. As we get 2 94s, an 88, and a 90, and a load of 84. So the same thing into that pick or icon pick. All the 84s into 84 times 10, etc. Let me go ahead and do those 2 icon picks now. And if you don't know which ones I mean, I'll go ahead and show you. Don't forget, we've got so many exchanges to open as well. These are the icon picks that I was on about doing. We need to have an 89 and an 88 rated team. Just going to use the method that I have been using and showing you on camera to get this done. And I'll be back once both of those are complete. So both the icon picks have been done from the method that I showed you in this video. Let's see what we get out of this. Anything crazy? I mean, Balak's nice, but 3 duplicates, not a problem. We did get Ronaldinho out of one of these, so I'm not really going to complain. What do we get out of our second one? Fernando Torres, I will take. If you need anything answered in the questions, please comment down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like this, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.